Welcome. It has been probably only a few minutes if you are watching this as soon as this video goes up. Hopefully you have.
Take care.
I did not know this one would come up right here.
Well. Look who's back. I've told you everything that matters. Bonham and Fox. On the executive floors, they're waiting for this program. But if you've got something better to do than saving mankind, by all means.
So you're telling me Resolve is a lie?
Oh no. Resolve is still going up. At least for the time being. We'd know if it was something else. But they view it as a relic, and they see me the same way, because I still believe in it. I know I can make it work. That's why we're here. My team and I share that belief.
So what was your colleague's proposal?
I've seen the figures, and believe me, you don't want to know. They seem to have no concept of the catastrophic nature of what they're planning to unleash. Resolve wasn't perfect, but Utopia? It's insanity. He's leading us to the precipice of an extinction-level event, all for the sake of money, time, and ego.
I heard Resolve is toxic. That this shit has been poisoning us for years.
There are no absolutes. Just rose-tinted glasses and shades of gray. Resolve does work. Just not fast enough. It's true. We didn't foresee the side effects to be so... extreme. I could have fixed it. I tried. But Barrett was there waiting. More interested in his own advancement. As soon as I stumbled, he was there to stick the proverbial knife in.
I better get going.
And I'd better get back to work. If you have any more questions, you know where to find me.
Well, as was established in the previous episode, it gets up to 49, so it is worse than this. Extremely worse than this. Yeah, it is. So that is our new weapon for probably a while. Until I could probably unlock the gold one, or one that's in the end game. Or this one other one that I do believe is only going to show up on this one enemy. One time. And oh boy am I going to be mad about it. Also has a little cold effect on it. As you can see though, we are not at the train. I thought it saved us at the train. Obviously we're not back where it is, so I guess my...
Next stop, Central Production B, outbound trains.
My memory is a lie, so... But that's normal to me. I've always remembered things wrong before, which I will admit, so...
I know. You've heard me say it again and again.
Yes! Thanks, Don. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So, this is the enemy that I could have swore showed up before the firebug. We're gonna have to fight that thing. The audio is messing up a little bit from the looks of things. Now, if I stepped forward, I would have had this little cinematic thing I could use to look at things. As you can see there, the exterminators are now running about, killing off the people who are trying to... Well, I mean, they're not trying to, they are dead. As you see there, we can't get their flame weapons, but if we still cut them off, we still do get a, what's it called? We still get the tungsten stuff that we've got. Man, that thing is still moving. And here goes the other enemy we're gonna have to deal with. So think of those clouds as like oh, what's it called? Little groups, gases of like methane. I just want to run around you, man. I just want to run around you. Gases are bad for your health. Our next fire weapon. So let's try to make sure we don't screw it up. The MG Vulcan, which is, as you saw there, same moveset as a hammer. So it's going to be a heavy duty. I'm going ahead and fighting this a little bit right now because I do remember I forgot about this one last time. This whole thing about them, stay away from the arm as best you can, hit the deals when they open up, and as you see there, we get a lucky shining coin. That is something that I'm going to have to do to get a special armor. I saw. And I mentioned before, we will have to run back down there. I will be trying to do all that in a video as like some things we need to do for setting up. It'll be probably a little bit of a talking episode.
Closer look.
But
One of these. This one is hot out of R&D. Designed for critical power loss, an operator can use the inducer to instantly transfer energy to the failing system or unit, completely recharging it. This is essential in our space operations, where even electrical fluctuations can lead to death or injury within seconds. If you can imagine it, Creo can design it. Although Project Resolve has grabbed most of the headlines, don't forget, Creo consumer products are in millions of homes the world over. What would we do without Creo?
yeah, and then we've already had a small talk about how, but they're making things cheap.
Deployment in our atmosphere has led to some unique innovations.
A rig capacitor. Already have the endurance enhancer, another rig capacitor. So more energy storing.
You're already familiar with your rig. But what about all these...
You know, the problem of like, oh hey, it's sad, a bit real. I say sad because I've seen it happen. I've been in the shoes of someone who had to deal with that. But companies will always look for the cheaper option. There is an enemy there that we need to get a weapon from, but the only way to do it is by getting through all these. That's where that flare launcher is going to help us out a lot. And they got it. The MG Vigels, or however you say that, which is a single rigged. Yay!
I noticed some irregularities during my
Gee.
last review. There seems to be significant aberrations in the payload dispersal unit. My first course of action was to inform my supervisor, considering the matter closed. But here it is again. It's infuriating. My only conclusion is there are problems down the line. Unless changes have been made and we have not been notified, which is completely unacceptable. But every time I raise the matter, here I am. Happy birthday, little brother. Hope you're doing okay. We haven't heard from you in a while. Is work taking over again? I know that added responsibility will take a while for you to get used to. It's not really in your nature to be the boss man. Seriously, though. We appreciate everything you're doing for us. Don't think we don't. You're always in our thoughts and prayers. Mom misses you madly, of course. Her widow pumpkin. We all miss you. Enjoy your party and the cake. You're the best. Love, Peggy.
Love Peggy was out of nowhere, but bit sad, isn't it, how they could see very British sounding of me. How you can still see we're still only getting Mark II stuff. Can't hit me while I'm overcharging, buddy. But you can still hit me like that. There goes Shumi. I've mentioned this, and now we get to finally see the first one we've ever got to see. This large pile of scrap. They look almost exactly like the boxes on the back of those drone-like things that I mentioned before. This is probably going to be the biggest piles we're going to see, and as you seen, there are marked versions of even like the small pile, the regular pile, and now the large pile. So the small pile is 650, or like better yet, with this small pile is 200 of this rusty scrap, while this Mark II right here, I don't know why Mark II is in front of 3. I guess it's because of alphabetical. So it goes from 200 to 400, then to 600, then to 900. That looked like a larger drop than that needed to be. I mean, if you're gonna let me get that last little hit in, that's really slow. I'm gonna take it. Oh, he didn't get that move. I don't feel bad for it. But that move right there would have put like a little circle of fire around
Mr.
him.
Ferguson, Creo is a company with a global reputation to uphold, and the employees under your supervision have not only broken company policy, but also numerous federal laws. Still, as you have repeatedly assured us of their reliability and are willing to answer for these individuals, we have decided not to pursue this further. But be assured, we will not accept any future transgressions. As a part of Creo's administrative team, we know we can trust you on this matter. There are plenty of good men out there in need of work. Something you should also remember. Sincerely, Jay Connolly.
But yeah, on the topic of jobs, will take shortcuts where they can. I've experienced it a bit in my life, and being someone who's worked various different jobs, and you would think in some places, you know, oh hey, this place looks really nice. You know, it's this, you know, they must really use like a lot of high quality materials and like stuff like that, you know? No. Like I said, like you would be surprised what places will make someone whose job is to do a certain thing cheaper when they can. If they have the opportunity to do it, they will do it. Concussive module. We already have it. It's giving us a pop-up again. I think there is a guy that's yelling at me and being mad. And making me mad that he keeps hitting me with the strongest attack. But we're gonna see about if we can get a shortcut opened up, because I do believe the shortcut is up here. But yeah, I mean, that is a shortcut. We'll run back to operations, but yeah, I've experienced a job. I never expected to jump over that man. I've experienced some jobs that have, you know, if they can use a low quality product to do the same thing, they will. I mean, and you know, you can't really fault them. You gotta save money where you can, as not every job is a $1 million corporation that could, you know, allow the expense of that. But then
require assistance, Warren.
I lost your signal for a bit. Everything okay, Warren? Please, we need to talk.
no, not right now. But we talk like. Yeah, a job will, like, for instance, if brands of bleach, one that you know personally is not really worth much, and hardly, like, only in like a smudge that's like, or something that would you normally use bleach on. If it's fresh, you would use it, but like anything else, you know, it's like personally, like, this won't work. Well, the company wants you to make it work, so you. Even though you know and will suggest all day long there is a better product.
I need my meds. I really need them, man. Please. I need Medoxanol. The others won't help, selfish pricks. Come on. Just help me out. I think I've got the implant you need right here. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. So much better. So much better. Like the ocean on a hot day. Here, take this for your troubles, okay? Well, somebody's feeling much better. Oh, so much better. Whole again. A new man. Every cell alive. The body electric. Have to go. Huh? What? Okay.
Yep.
Don't forget your help out there. You saved my ass.
You getting along okay with Davey?
I'm kind of getting on my nerves. Not his fault, though. Look at this shitstorm we're in, and then these drug implants. I mean, sure they can keep us going, but some people can't handle it.
So what's up? You heard anything?
Well, there was a girl, Mallory. Kept me company for a time. Man, she was something. Whip smart. Didn't get a whole lot of what she said, but I listened to every word. Something about the board. She said she got it figured out, and all of a sudden, she was gone.
Take care, Hobbs.
You bet I will. Don't do nothing I wouldn't.
But yeah. A lot of banked up scrap here. Let's see. I know we need to talk to her. But we also need to level up. But yeah, I've experienced, lots of different jobs that, if you're someone who's looking into jobs, man, it's sometimes you gotta let it go and, just do your best with what you can. Take the one-ups when you can, when they actually do give you something. Because, if you can't, then it's kind of rough, man. Now we can trash some of these things we got, but like for instance, let's say, like again, back on the bleach, there is one that you would prefer to use instead. Way better. I mean, best you can do is hope that when you do your work and be able to show them the difference.
I needed to return to Ops. I got banged up pretty good out there. Finally met up with some other survivors, and bizarrely, they weren't trying to rip my head off. No one knows what's going on, just lots of theories. From a mainframe error to a hostile R&D takeover to a failed neural upgrade meant to increase productivity. It's all pretty wild. I don't see any reason to it. Maybe the machinery finally got fed up with being subservient. Who the hell knows?
And finally, this woman here.
I'm glad you're okay. I thought I'd never see you again. Did you find help? I lost your signal near the old R&D compound.
Are you okay? What's your situation?
I'm fine. I'm just sealed in the executive forum. When it all started, everything got locked down up here. I can't get out. But fortunately, nothing can get in either.
And I thought you had all the answers.
I thought we'd been over this. All I can tell is that there was some kind of electrical malfunction that ripped through the system.
What if Resolve isn't what we think it is?
Those media stories were discredited ages ago. Surely you can't mean them. Creo actively destroying the atmosphere to keep funding going. Or my favorite, the rich person's pleasure palace in orbit. Come on. We're not that gullible. And besides, the rest of the world would have noticed. I'm stuck here too, Warren. You're knocking at the wrong door, but I'm pretty sure management would be the right one.
Great. I'm sure they'll answer to me.
Well, it never hurts to ask. We've got some actual geniuses up here. But they're probably in the same situation as me. Stuck in a room. The whole of the executive forum locked down after the event. If we can just get them out. I mean, Gutenberg and the others must know what to do.
I have no idea how to get to the executive forum. First day on the job, remember?
Well, the official routes are most likely locked down. But you could try the ventilation and maintenance shafts at the end of the production line. The factory and the administration tower are connected there.
Chavez had a different perspective on Resolve. According to her, something's going on here.
Chavez? Dr. Melissa Chavez. You saw her. She was fired years ago.
Well, how do you know?
It's just hearsay, but apparently she hit a brick wall with her work. I'm not sure if her opinion can be trusted. She's not exactly objective with this matter. She didn't go quietly back then. Apparently she had quite a fight with the board.
I need to go.
I'll be here if you need me.
So yeah, people are panicking and don't know what much to do, and in an understandably so kind of way. So hopefully we'll level up enough to not have to use this no more.
Have a nice day, Warren.
But yeah, hopefully we'll get further into it. I hope in the next episode we'll be fighting that one boss I can't remember the name of. I vaguely recall it's something along the lines of like a same name as something from like BioShock. But until then, I might do a little bit of grinding in the DLC thing for the Frontier Riders thing. I might not. Again, that's where I plan to do all grinding outside of getting parts for something that you obviously seen me fight for the first time. But besides that, I hope you all had a good time, and hope to see you next time, and hope you all have a great day and be safe. Have a good one. Goodbye.